they're
Listen,
happy.
dude, I'm done with it.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? See. Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition?
I'm here.
Bone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, with the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Oh, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
God.
My nigga.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jam and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Damn.
And took her breath some more.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
You leave them after a year.
No, I think, no. You're telling that you made that story real short and left out some detail. That is not how that shit
But you leave them after a year.
That shit went crazy. I left him for a female for one.
Oh my God, not
So-
a stud?
Yes. But it's like,
Why do women like
but
studs?
it's not like a stud. It's like this. Like what you was like,
Yeah.
is this a stud?
Yeah.
Like, no, she ain't a stud. She like a woman that wear comfortable clothes. I don't really talk to women who have masculine energy. We don't vibe like that. So to answer your question, and you got my ADHD going every fucking word because
Right.
you done said something. I'm like, no, that's not true. We were together from 18 to 19. We ended up getting pregnant, losing that baby. The nigga did so much other shit in between. I quit giving a fuck. And one time he used to block me and then unblock me, block me and unblock me, and I used to be there.
Yeah.
One time on that block, I met a fine ass female who was not a stud. I would
Right.
call her like a stem.
Right.
And she was emotionally available for me, and shit, I ended up falling in love with her. And honestly, at the time, she did some shit I ain't never had done before like that. And I was like, damn, so you get treated good and pleased? I'm out of here.
You left
So I married her. And then
You married?
Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Drug dealer, I felt more feminine than I ever felt in my life. The best gifts I ever had in my life. I felt the most feminine with the drug dealer. You're young, the risk is worth that reward for you, but as you age and get older, you realize you can get that excitement from doing other things. We're being totally honest. Drug dealers are more romantically, they know women. They know women because they get a lot of women, so they know women.
I like drug dealers. I like scammers. A 9 to 5. I don't even work a 9 to 5.
What about you? What's your type?
I like drug dealers, dark skin.
She like drug dealers and scammers, y'all.
They gotta have money.
The 9 to 5 guy or a perk-head drug dealer with money.
Perkhead. A perkhead drug dealer with money.
perk drug dealer with money.
I'm with the perk head with the money.
A drug dealer.
I like drug dealers. How bad is the perk addiction?
You ever heard of the term nice guys finish last? Well, we all know who will always be in first place. These are the types of conversations that panderers, simps, and post-wall women never like to discuss because accountability brings a lot of shame, guilt, and regret. And that makes our argument as modern men valid, and our actions justifiable. Passport Bros.
Yo. What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. So I hope y'all enjoyed, catching, the games, the basketball games that was on tonight and whatnot. My boy XL Pro comes through, says like, share, and subscribe. Cash App, $ Cali West 1. Salute.
My nigga.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. We got Hashim Shabazz 84. He says salute. And he says, F the Grammys, that demonic ish. Yo, for real.
You ain't lying.
Well, you got to understand, too. A lot of people are going to watch that Grammy stuff because, a lot of people are liberal and stuff like that. And, I can't even front. I used to be a liberal myself, so I understand. Let me cover up this label since they're not promoting me. Or they're not paying me to promote them, should I say. But yeah, man, I ain't watching no Grammys. You know what's crazy too? It's just that people will talk about Trump this, ICE that, but then they support the Grammys. Like most problems that most black people have in urban cities is usually because of liberal whites who run it. But we're not gonna get too political tonight, but yo, I'm just saying though, you feel me?
It can't be like this.
It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
Hashim Shabazz says facts. My boy J Flow comes through. He says, salute Cali West, XL Pro, Hashim, and the chat. He says, Pro Bowl is Jam City, USA. Yes, sir. Man, you know what? It's funny you mention that. That's man, shit crazy. Sky Daddy 44444 comes through. He says, we in this bitch. And then J Flow says, Jay-Z. Oh yeah, Jay-Z and his bullshit. And Hashim Shabazz says, salute the chat. Sky Daddy 444 says, Trady B and Stefon Dummy, a match made in hell. They're made for each other, bruh. Yo, they're made for each other.
Lying.
For real. All right, so okay. Well, the righteous fear is real, and to be honest with you, it only seems like it's only really righteous fear members up in here. I don't seem like I even have, I usually have like, the righteous fear, I know, y'all boys, I can always depend on y'all boys. But then you usually have like, ninja watchers and shit. We ain't got no ninja watchers tonight. Okay, so fuck it. I guess we could just go straight to, we could go straight to business, you dig? Yeah. So let's talk about this. I wasn't going to talk about it until I found some type of something in the records because, Cardi B, she quick to try to sue somebody, you dig? So I had to tread a little lightly before I broke this out. But since this was posted by Page 6, at this point, I'm in the liberty of discussing it because if anything, Cardi B, you're gonna have to go through page 6 first. Feel me? Now I'll show y'all the article that I have because I love to show my point of reference. You dig? But before I go start up, before I continue, let's salute Skydaddy 44444 for the $5 super chases for the collection plate. Seek first. Salute.
My nigga.
Yeah, your boy need that, like 4 flats on a Cadillac that need new tires. You dig? J Flow. This guy that says J Flow, my ninja. Yeah, man. Shit, we all here. Free agent lifestyle, Shield. You know what I'm saying? Righteous Fear. We all in it. We all in this bitch. You dig? All right. So yeah, let's talk about this crazy ass Cardi B. I know people got a lot to say. Now with that being said, okay, yeah. Let me show y'all my reference of what we're talking about today because that's important. So yeah, I seen this on page 6. Yeah, I think this is it right here. Boom. Okay, y'all see that? Boom, cream. Wait a goddamn minute. That don't look like no Cardi B. What did I do? I must have X'd it by mistake. Oops. Sorry, y'all. My bad.
Emotional damage.
That didn't really go the way I thought it was gonna go, but okay. Boy. I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna cap though, y'all. I should have really started computer 1 over, but I left it on last night after the show, which I shouldn't have did, but that's neither here nor there. Let's continue. Cardi B issues a harsh warning to Stefon Diggs okay. So y'all see where I got it from. Page 6. I like to show my references. Okay. All right. 5th grade reading by Cali West. Oh my God. I'm not trying to send y'all a tip. I'm trying to read about this Cardi B. Cardi B issues harsh warning to Stefon Diggs after he has 4 kids with 4 different women in 1 year.
Listen, dude, I'm done with it.
Oh, my bad. What I meant to say.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. So back to the bullshit. Look at me trying to be slick. I got caught. So anyway, so yeah. So boom. Cardi B has reportedly warned boyfriend Stefon Diggs after he welcomed 4 children with 4 different women in 2025. So, damn, let me ask a question. Does that mean he got 5 kids? Or does he got does that include Cardi B? Interesting.
You don't find that suspicious? 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 Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
say, y'all, before I continue any further, Cardi B has not officially said anything. This is just basically insider information that people want to discuss. Scott Daddy is going to talk about he took some breast some mo. Essentially, Scott Daddy 4444 says bigger simp, Stefon Dummy or Peaky Tyreek Hill. Well, that's a good question. I don't think this is going to kind of sound kind of weird. I don't think here's the thing. I don't know enough about Tyreek Hill to call him a simp per se. I mean, I guess he is kind of. I mean, you know what? Hey, you know what? Forgive his father, for we all have simped. I mean, by definition wise, I would think I guess he's a simp. I would say Tyreek Hill would be probably more of a simp. Stefon Diggs, I just feel like he's just a little bit messy. He don't really have big discipline. I don't think he's a simp per se. Now, I would say that Stefon Diggs would be a bigger simp if he changes for Cardi B. But it's like that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to discuss this tonight. Is because how can a woman like Cardi B or any woman, women don't think often like that. People don't think often like that. I mean, like I said, I think definitely Tyreek Hill is definitely probably a bigger simp because Tyreek Hill didn't have to marry any of them. He didn't have to marry his last baby mama. He didn't have to marry her. He could have just kept her baby mama like all his other baby mamas. So yeah, Tyreek Hill would definitely be the bigger simp out of all of them. You know, I just think like Stefon Diggs is just a little messy. He ain't got dick discipline. I think that's the problem. Because like you could have got any chick else pregnant. Why Cardi B? But I mean, compared to I guess all the other chicks, Cardi B might be an upgrade for him. You dig? So yeah, I would have to agree that Tyreek Hill is the bigger simp, Sky Daddy.
He ain't lying.
Check him out, Sky Daddy 4444. Y'all know he got a channel too, so check him out sometime, especially on Sundays. Now, so based off of insider reports, it says, and I quote, "She's been very clear with Stefon. If he messes up, if another woman comes forward with a baby after they become official and started a family together, she's done." An insider told The Sun in a report published on Saturday. She'd hold him plainly if he cheats or has a child behind her back, it's over. Well, here's my only question. How can you expect a woman to cheat on you if you're not even official? I mean, how can he cheat? Like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like if you're not married to a man, I mean, shit. In theory, that's almost true for a woman too. If you're not married to a woman or a man, I mean, can you really expect them not to be monogamous? To be monogamous with you, especially a man too. Like, you literally got with him because you know he's a hoe, and now you want him to like be faithful to you. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I mean, I might have been where she told her homegirls, but Stefon Diggs was on a boat with Cardi B and a whole bunch of bitches. How the fuck she gonna go and try to cut off his supply now? It ain't gonna work. What I would believe is that maybe she don't want any other kids. You know, she probably don't want him to have any more other kids. That is probably something that's true. But as far as him fucking with other bitches, he can fuck other hoes. I mean, come on now. His name is Stefon Diggs. You feel me? Like Stefon, if I'm not mistaken, let's see here. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, look. Let's see here. No, let's see here. But yeah, man. Yeah. Nah, bro. Oh, Sky Daddy comes. Oh, shit. Damn, bro. You too good to your boy.
My nigga.
I appreciate that. He says, gotta give another $5 for the shout out on my channel. Got some great content cooking up. No doubt. Yeah. I know you've been in the lab because you ain't really been posting much lately. But I figured that you had a method to your madness. I know how you be doing, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know you got a regular job, like everybody else too. So I definitely get it. But I got priorities stuff, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I do enjoy the chance. So yeah, hey, I definitely gotta shoot people your way, you feel me? Shit, a matter of fact, have you ever checked out Monk Dan's channel? Monk Dan, I actually like his channel too. He don't, I definitely like to put him in some more direction so he could definitely get some more viewers and stuff like that. But yeah, I do support all my Righteous Fear free agent lifestyle members all the time, man. J Flo said I subbed. And then P Francis says, what up, chat? He said, just joined. Kelly sounds jealous that Stefon Diggs is going to the Super Bowl and is going to have Cardi B plus 50 minus 50-11 new baby mamas.
This is a sick Negro.
The only time I'm going to be jealous of Stefon Diggs, well, I wouldn't be jealous of Stefon Diggs. As a matter of fact, hey, you know what? Pete this. I feel like Stefon Diggs, I feel like the only reason why Cardi B or this even came up is because of what Cameron said. Did y'all hear what Cameron said? But Cameron basically told his girlfriend not to expect monogamy because Stefon Diggs is out here doing this whole thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he said he got to exercise his ability to be with more than one woman too. And I think that was actually pretty funny. But yeah, man, I mean, I ain't hating, I'm congratulating. But I just kind of feel like some dig. I feel like he did was, and look, and this is something that men need to take heed to. Be yourself. If you're a dog, if you fuck a lot of hoes, look, if you just tell women who you are, I mean, I know it's probably not going to work in every case, but I just kind of feel like Stefon Diggs, I think what his advantage is, he essentially is living up to who he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know he's a hoe. I'm sure Stefon Diggs is not double Cardi B. And, he doesn't have 4 or 5 years already. Does he need to have any more other kids? For him not to have any more kids should be easy for him to keep Cardi B. If not, fuck that bitch. Hey, baby mama status. Uh-oh. Did I freeze? Uh-oh. I'm freezing. Hey, am I freezing? I feel like I'm freezing, y'all. Uh-oh. I think I don't know tell me if I'm freezing, y'all. Put a 2 in the chat if I'm freezing. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm good. P Francis says, what up, chat? Up, Cali? 444 says, appreciate it, J Flow. I got a 2 in the chat, so that means that I'm freezing. Okay, let me see if I can do something about this freezing. Let's see, what can I do to fix this freezing real quick? Hold up. Let's see. Auntie, help me out, Auntie. Auntie,
that all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed! And and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Is that any better? Is that any better? Hopefully so. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So back to Cardi B. So this article then continues, I guess, from the Insider. It says Diggs 32 welcomed daughter Charlie Harper with Aileen Lupera in April 2025. A son with Kayana Barber in 2025. A daughter, Kay Benji, also born sometime in 2025. Plus, Cardi B gave birth to their son in November 2025. Sheesh. Hey, yo. Damn, Stefon Diggs, you've been busy as fuck. Shit. Hey. Shit. That could be definitely something that nigga could be jealous about. There's no way that, you make 4 kids. Like, yo, you make 4 babies. Look, you make 4 babies with a woman. With you make a baby with a woman. Just know, y'all was doing overtime on the fucking. Here's the thing, y'all. Don't ever think that a woman is getting. See, here's the thing. See, Hollywood and and the lack of true sexual education will have a man truly believe that a woman is getting pregnant on a one-night stand for one night. I mean, is it scientifically plausible that a woman could get pregnant on a one-night stand? Yes. But is it probable? Highly unlikely. Usually when people get pregnant, that's because they've been putting overtime on the fucking. Like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? He cream pie and leave it in type shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like he marinating all types of shit. Just know they getting some goddamn fucking going on. So I guess I can see why Cardi B's mad. Cause go figure, Stefon Diggs was fucking her when she had another nigga baby in her.
This is a sick Negro.
And then, okay, so he had 4 babies. Yo, so Stefon Diggs might have more kids, bro. He just had 4 kids in 2025, bro. That is insane, bro.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I guess. Oh, yeah, I remember and it's so funny too because this nigga was trying to dispute the last baby, and that got found out to be to be his child. See, in the article it says Lupera dropped a paternity and child support lawsuit against him earlier this month. It says obviously they found out the paternity was Stefon Diggs. And it says the paternity has confirmed Mr. Diggs is the father of the child, adding that Mr. Diggs has acknowledged his daughter. Now, of course, listen here. Listen to this. It says Cardi B has known since day one that Stefon had a reputation as a womanizer and had seen multiple women in the past, but love for him is above all of that. Okay, so if the source says that to the outlet, then guess what? It is all fair game that Stefon Diggs is still going to have other hoes. He just needs to go ahead. He just needs to pull out. His pull-out game might be weak. Considering the fact that he wanted to dispute the paternity of the other chick. Well, he probably could dispute the paternity because he found out she was a big 304. That's a possibility. That's always the possibility. But he should be able to live his best life. Hey, when he done with her, he could just have some more kids, right? Listen to this. She knows he has been faithful since they made things official and that he's been transparent about his previous relationships, only seeing her since they committed to each other. What? I don't know, Doc.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
method. Oh, Paul Pierce. What did Paul Pierce do? Hey, kiss me up to speed. Paul Pierce, what did he do? Because I know, because you know what's funny? What's that dude's name? Damn. The Spurs. San Antonio Spurs. What's his name? Damn. Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan was fertile, and all his kids was by like his brother or something like that. Do y'all know about that? But now, what happened with Paul Pierce though, Sky Daddy? J Flo says Princess Santiago is claiming he got her pregnant. Ooh, wait. Wait, Sky Daddy. We need to know about, or J Flo. I need to know about this Paul Pierce method though. Oh, Princess Santiago is claiming that he got her pregnant. Really? Interesting. Oh shit. Sky Daddy says Stefon Dummy is the dude that you hope your sister never dates. Well, see, you know what? I'm kind of glad that you mentioned that, Sky Daddy, because see, we're gonna talk about that because y'all seen the videos that I played prior to this, right? If y'all didn't, we about to run by them because that's the only real video that I got for y'all. We ain't got nothing much for Cardi, for Cardi B. P. Francis says, I think Stefon Diggs doesn't care because he has money and is an athlete. I mean, that's what I believe too. We're gonna see. And P. Francis says, Tim Duncan. Yeah, what I say? Yeah, Tim Duncan. Yeah, Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan. Yo, yeah, Tim Duncan. I mean, here. Mm-hmm. You know what? I got AI on this computer, but I need to recalibrate it because I should be able to just ask it to do stuff for me instead of typing and looking goofy on the damn thing. Let's see. Kids not his. Hey, like, mind you, this happened and like they didn't even tell nobody about this. All right, so listen. So it says, now there's no specifics about this, but it says rumors circulated online, especially after his 2013 divorce, suggesting that Tim Duncan, 2 children with his ex-wife Amy Sherrill, Sydney, and Draven, might not be his biological children, with some speculating former teammate Robert Horry as a potential father. Now, he is still raising them, but dude, as a matter of fact, they even brought this up on, see, there's an article on SpursTalk.com. There's no official discussion about this, but they said the reason why, when I seen this little video, and I might have it somewhere, but they said the reason why they found out that Tim Duncan's kids wasn't his. So they said that the reason why they might have found that out was because I guess he might have had an injury, right? He had an injury. And when I guess when the doctors diagnosed him, they told him that essentially he was infertile, so he couldn't have kids. P. Francis said, I heard about Tim Duncan and his ex-wife. Okay. J. Flo said he didn't pull out. Hell nah. Oh, Steve Nash story is bad too. Oh, Steve Nash is a sad story too. You know what I'm saying? You'll think like, you know what I'm saying, the Great White Hope, like he had a fucking sad ass story too, Steve Nash. Like, yo, I swear, every time something bad happens to these athletes, when a woman does it, they sweep that shit under the rug. Like, you think that shit would be front page news, especially Steve Nash, right? Now, J Flo says finding out your kid isn't yours is some cold ass ish. Facts. Scott 8444 says Neo ish bad too. Made him a supervillain. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shit, if I'm not mistaken, the girl, you know, everybody likes, you know who, they don't really bring them up no more, but you know who girls used to love? They don't bring them up anymore, but they used to love him, was the dude from Boys in the Hood, Ricky. What was his name? I forgot his name. Big Brother. Pause. But they used to talk about him all the time too, but the dude who played Ricky in Boys in the Hood, he basically got he got cockled himself. he was had to pay child support for a kid that wasn't his. P. Francis says I was answering if you were referring to Tim Duncan when you were thinking about the player's name. Hey, well, that's the thing. I was thinking about Tim Duncan too, but it just kind of came in reference because I was like, Paul Pierce. I was trying to think about what Paul Pierce did. Now, it's because athletes hang out with each other and are competitive, so they try to conquer each other's wives because they think they are above the team. Oh, I believe that. Here's another thing that I've said before, and I'm probably not the only one who said this, but athletes, one thing I realized about athletes, you would think that athletes, because athletes get women, that they're good at women. No, athletes they just get women because it's par for the course. Trust me, a lot of athletes, a lot of dudes, even rappers are not good with women, man. Like, think about it. It's almost hard and difficult to be so talented at basketball. Because think about it. You have to have a lot of control over your physique, all of it, ball control, pause, handles, pause. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? To be an athlete and to compete to a professional level. So for you to be so proficient in sports, there's no way you can be that proficient with women. Now, there are some guys who, they're lucky enough to have, here's the thing. Some of these guys only get girls because they're basketball players. Some of these guys didn't get girls until they actually started like being in college and stuff like that. Some of these dudes did not always get girls. And like I said, getting girls thrown at you is a little different than, maybe not being such a popular athlete and actually having to go and having to have some type of charisma and learn your way to deal with people. Athletes don't have to do that. So it's kind of hard. So here's the thing. And guess what? It's easy to get a girl. It's just keeping a girl and making sure that she don't fucking run you ragged and crazy is another thing in itself. Jay Flo says, I hope Tyrese got a paternity test. Morris Chestnut. Yeah, definitely Morris Chestnut. Yeah, Morris Chestnut. He said Morris was young and he was struggling with his girlfriend. At least his lawyer made them get a paternity test. Oh, so he didn't have to pay for it. I hope so. That's good. But I know he definitely discussed it in an interview on the radio or on some type of TV show because I remember seeing a video of him talking about it. Yeah, so salute to Morris Chestnut, man. Salute to the brother. Now, that being said, yeah, let's go back to some of those videos that I played back earlier. So my homegirl on Facebook, I seen her say something about this comment about this chick who posted something on Facebook. Before we go any further though, Skydaddy says, heard what Britney Spinner said about these athletes. She ain't lying. Hey, yo, she is not lying at all, bro.
He ain't lying.
It's true. It was true. That was one thing that she's definitely said that was true, and it's gonna withstand the test of time as well, bro. That she said that because they show it. Now, one thing I do want to my homegirl from Facebook, if she's watching or she catches on the replay, shout out to you. But I seen her make a comment under this post of this woman who made this video. Check it.
Baby by Dusty at 15. I didn't know no better. Y'all having babies by Dusties in y'all 20s, 30s, and 40s.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read it. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because, some people will say that, like, you know what? Fuck what other people are saying. I'm going to say what I'm going to say about this. she's making it seem as if because she was 15 and she got knocked up by a dusty ninja, that she's somehow better off than these older women who get pregnant by dusty men. Well, hey, at least they were old enough to at least they're old enough to at least be able to make a legal decision. Now, you might want to make yourself seem like you're like better off than these women, but you're not, because your mama was a dusty bitch. And I'm not trying to say she's a bitch, because maybe she's not a bitch, but your mother was obviously a dusty woman. Because if your mother wasn't dusty, she would have provided you with a father who would have made sure that you would have never got pregnant at 15 in the first place. Because prevention is better than the cure.
He ain't lying.
But see, and when I looked under the comments, I seen my homegirl, and I think she said something about, this, I'm glad you shared this about teenage pregnancy. I forgot what she said per se. But I had to mention, I seen her that she commented, and I had to tag my homegirl in my comment under her post, because I'm like, I mean, she just saying something that just sounds good, but in actuality, it almost makes you want to put a magnifying glass on, the mothers in the community. You know what I'm saying? Because the mama should have made sure that she had a father to protect her from getting pregnant by a dusty dude in the first place. So what are we doing, as so-called melanated people to make sure our kids are not making stupid ass mistakes that will ruin their life forever? Oh, and Pete Francis brought up an interesting fact. The dude was probably over 21 that knocked her up. Woo!
He ain't lying.
Really him. You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Now, ain't that the truth? Because here's the thing. You think she got here's the thing. You think she got pregnant with a dusty 16-year-old, a dusty 17-year-old? Because guess what? A dusty 17-year-old and a dusty 15-year-old. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but if he really loves her and she really likes him, they can make it. They can make it. They can make it. This might sound kind of crazy, but they can make it. They can make it. But guess what? The truth is, she got pregnant by a dude who wasn't going to be serious about her, a dude who was older than her anyway, a dude that even if her mom had him sent to jail, it was not going to mean anything, because all he's going to do is just be out and still not take care of the kid or her anyway. That's the type of dude that she got knocked up by. And then when you find her, she gonna tell you that she's not going 50-50, or she wants soft girl error after she done had another man's baby. Now she wants, the soft girl error. She wants to be demure and all this shit and all that, nonsense that they be kicking. You feel me? As if she's any better than them hoes just because she was young when she did that shit.
Some of y'all say he go too hard. It ain't that bad. Oh, yes, it is. Now you see.
You have cooned so bad that they damn near need to put your face in the dictionary next to the word coon. I'm going to hospitalize you coons because I care about you. The Dr. Papa Mental Health Hospital for Coons.
Yo, she got the gas. Fire for that one. So yeah, man. Now we're gonna see. Now I guess this episode is totally dedicated to, women in the community making really, 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 really bad decisions with their punani. Another video that I showed earlier was this. Where is it at? I think I played this in the beginning. Did I? Oh, here though. Yeah.
I felt more feminine than I ever felt in my life. The best gifts I ever had in my life. I felt the most feminine with the drug. You're young, the risk is worth that reward for you, but as you age and get older, you realize you can get that excitement from doing other things. We're being totally honest. Drug dealers are more romantically, they know women. They know women because they get a lot of women, so they know women.
I like drug dealers. I like scammers. A 9-to-5. I don't even work a 9-to-5.
What about you? What's your type?
I like drug dealers, dark skin.
She like drug dealers and scammers, y'all.
They gotta have money.
The 9-to-5 guy or a perkhead drug dealer with money.
Perkhead. A perkhead drug dealer with money.
Perk drug dealer with money.
I'm with the perkhead with the money. A drug dealer.
I like drug dealers. How bad is the perk addiction?
You ever heard of the term nice guys finish last? Well, we all know who will always be in first place. These are the types of conversations that panderers, simps, and post-wall women never like to discuss because accountability brings a lot of shame, guilt, and regret. And that makes our argument as modern men valid, and our actions justifiable. Passport Bros.
Yeah, man. But see, these chicks pick, you know what I'm saying, the worst type of guys and then want the best thing and then expect it to all work out. What they don't tell you is that it don't always work out in the end, you know? And guess what? These are the chicks that you have to follow up. These are the chicks who you might have to marry, you know? And that's kind of why I posted that thing about Candace Owens last night. It's not so much that Candace Owens is a bad woman for being in a video girl. It's just that if you find out that Candace Owens had a train ran on her, you can't be surprised. Like, you know, like I said, if her husband knew that she was a video vixen back in the day, I don't feel like no harm, no foul. You feel me? It's like, for example, this is gonna sound kind of crazy, y'all. You know, here's the thing. I'll clown, you know, hey, shit, I'll allow y'all to clown me if y'all find out that I got with a corn actress. If y'all find out I got with a corn actress, I mean, hey, I gotta accept being teased and clowned and disrespected and being dissed for that too. But at the same time, if a dude knows that his woman has been ran through or she's been around to block him back, if he's willing to take that risk, that's something that he has to. Now we could still call him stupid and all that stuff, but at least she was transparent to him. The problem is that most women are never transparent to us. Most of us only find out that she's been in the corn film only until our coworker or until our brother or until our cousin tell us. You feel me? That'd be when we find out that she was the biggest hoe in the hood.
Emotional damage.
This is a sick Negro.
Now, let's see here. Sky Daddy says, consider the source. Lay down with Strags and anything unbelievable. Facts. Definitely. And also, too, fellas, y'all could do, I don't know if y'all could do this. I mean, I don't know if y'all know y'all could do this, but you could do a background check on a woman. You could do a background check on a woman. You might not even have to do all that. Just ask women the difficult questions, man. Ask the questions that you ask them difficult questions. Ask her to see her phone. Shit. If she gets caught slipping, look, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm a cold one. Even if I'm just talking to you or we're just fucking, I'm still checking your phone. Because I kind of want to see, even if I'm just dipping my spoon in the Jell-O pudding, I still kind of want to know what type of female you are. You know, I still want to see if I'm about to put my, you know what I'm saying, if I'm about to put my thing inside some body, you know, shit. Sometimes when you look at the phone, you're going to find out you following up with the next man. You following up with the next man. Do you have the stomach? Facts. Most men don't. Scott Daddy 444 says womb donors at best 2026 and beyond. P. Francis says it's one thing to bang a corn star. It is another thing to girlfriend or wife her up. Facts. 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 Now, like I said, that's something that I wouldn't personally do. But like I said, if dude knows that he's getting with a corn star, here's the thing, as long as you don't have no unreal expectations. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. A corn star, a corn star actress, her best dude to get with is like an Adam 22 type of dude, a dude who's into corn as well, a swinger or something like that. Somebody who doesn't really care that she has a sexual past. You feel me? Now, if he don't care that he has an sexual past, all for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think one of the reasons why I was kind of teasing that Violet Myers chick and her boyfriend not her boyfriend, her husband, was because I don't think he's in the industry. He looked like a square ass dude. He just looked like a square ninja. Looked like she just needed to get love, so she found a square ninja who was gonna overlook the fact that she'd be getting cream pied in the face and in her all her holes. Let's see here. Uh-oh. He said, Sky Daddy says, aces in the places, fellas. One too close to one. Live by the free agent commandments. Facts. And see, that's the reason why I don't even have it on. That's the reason why I don't really have a chick right now. Is because, man, I just lease, man. I just lease. I rarely get to even the option to buy because I end up finding out that they lying or something like that, or maybe they can't even handle me. Like I was gonna talk to this old chick who's like my age the other day, and the only reason why me and her didn't get with each other is because she couldn't understand that I was not gonna be monogamous to her. I just said to her, I said, "Yo, how serious is monogamous on your list of things that you want?" And she said that was a deal breaker. So at this point, me and her didn't get with each other. We didn't get with each other. One is too close to none. Facts. One is too close to none. How am I 46 gonna get with another chick who's like 46 and she can go try to say I can't fuck with no other chick? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Because what she wants is control. And also too, if you don't mess with the other chick, you're more inclined to deal with her bullshit. I'm just being honest with you, y'all. Almost kind of like, for example, almost kind of like a female. If she ain't too scared to lose you, she obviously fucking with other dudes. Sky Daddy says, "Old bitch wanting monogamy, crazy work." It is crazy work because you just know she done been ran through. You know what I'm saying? Ran through. You know what I'm saying? What was it called? What was it called? Ran hard and put away wet. Like the truth is that my girlfriend, I have to be honest with you, y'all. I'm not even ready for my girlfriend yet. I'm not financially. I don't have the finances or the time for my new girlfriend right now. Maybe in 6 months to a year, maybe, but I don't really even have time for it. Why? Because I want a younger chick, man. My chick got to at least be, I would say, between. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really want no 18, 19-year-old chick necessarily. I mean, don't get wrong. You know what's crazy? No cap. If I was to find me a little 18, 19-year-old chick, she could get it too. If she really, here's the only reason I say no 18 or 19 is only because of the fact that, you kind of want somebody who, I kind of want someone who I can legally drink alcohol with. So, goddamn it, at least be 21. But preferably a chick who's 21 to 28, probably more of my alley. I don't want nobody else's problem. Sky Daddy says she don't want to play her role and shut her mouth. She'd rather make a deal or buy a dog and die alone. Shout out to KS. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, man. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. But the truth is that here's the thing, though, Sky Daddy 444. If you're going to finally establish yourself, right, on your money mindset shit, right, You know, I realized, shout out to Coach Greg Adams and shout out to Coach Greg Wayne. You know what you end up realizing? You end up bettering your life and try to, improve your life to get a better woman. And you know what you end up realizing? When you finally end up improving your life, you end up realizing you don't want your ex-girlfriend or any woman like your ex-girlfriend again. Like you start, that probably start being a little bit pickier, bro. Because trust me, y'all, I go get a relationship real quick. I go go with a girl right now and go lie to her and go play games, go fuck around behind her back. But at this point in my life, it's just not that serious to me. I'd rather just not even be with you and just give another chick $100, $200 if I have it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm broke and I can't afford it. Sometimes I got to be without poom poom for a little while. But when I could afford it, when I got the 60, look, when I got the 60, 100, 200, $300 to do it, I do it. You feel me? I do it. You dig? You know? Because all that time you can spend with your girl, you could have been making motherfucking money. You could have did DoorDash. You could have did Uber. You could have did Lyft. You could go deliver Amazon Prime or something like that. You go, see about your stocks. See about some crypto. You could see about maybe getting a part-time job. There's a million other things you could be doing other than trying to lie to chicks your age, bro. You dig?
But shh, don't tell nobody.
I want to show y'all that kind of goes along the same switch about women making bad decisions. Where's it at? Oh, here we go.
It is so easy to get coochie, but
Let's run it back.
Coochie is so easy to get. Like, it is so easy to get coochie, but these guys, they talk themselves out of the pussy all the freaking time. Y'all have no idea. Y'all keep telling me, y'all in my comments saying, quit giving your number out, quit giving your number out. I don't mind giving my number out because I'm real good at blocking me. I block people within 24 to 48 hours of me giving them my number because I let them, okay, let me see what you about. Let's do a little talking. And within 48 to 72 hours, I'm blocking them. Like, guys talk themselves out of coochie all the time, and it's crazy. Like, God knew what he was doing when he made me a woman. Because if I was a dude, I'll be in all the pussy. All you got to do is make a bitch laugh, because y'all know I'm funny. I'll make a bitch laugh. I'll Apple pay her about $35 for lunch. Like, yeah, baby, go ahead and get you a Happy Meal, baby. Happy Meal on me. I wouldn't even mind taking a bitch out on a date, spend $200-$300 on, like, it's nothing. If I was a dude, I'll be getting a coochie within a couple of days of meeting every bitch. Like, I would be a savage. Like, God knew what he was doing when he made me a woman, because it's so easy. But y'all guys, like, y'all be making my head hurt. Like, one dude gonna tell me yesterday, y'all know I'm funny. I like to laugh. I like to talk shit. Like, I'm very energetic. I like to be loose. Like, I be talking. I be laughing. Like, I want to be able to vent to you about some of everything, okay? But he's too freaking serious. He gonna tell me yesterday, every time we talk on the phone, you be laughing too much. Ain't nothing funny. Well, my bad, Mr. Serious George. I didn't know we were in a business meeting. I didn't know I couldn't laugh. So when he told me that was already a red flag for me, because I don't want to be around no man who telling me that I can't laugh. Like, I like to laugh. Like, if I can't laugh with my dude, who can I laugh with? And then his stupid ass gonna say, I don't mind taking you out on a date. Sir, you've had my number for months. You haven't taken me nowhere. Like, okay. And then he gonna say, I don't mind getting us a room. Getting us a room for what? What are we rooming for? I got my own house. I got multiple beds in here. I have multiple couches. I have multiple chairs. What are we getting a room for, sir? People are weird. Like, they talk themselves out of coochie all the time. Literally, y'all, I'm giving him his time, his floor to talk. And while he talking, I'm already blocking his number. I literally give people room to talk, to show themselves. And y'all talk yourself out of coochie all the time. Just like the guys in my DM. Oh, let me get to know you. Oh, you beautiful. Blah, 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 blah. I'm done responding to people in my DMs because y'all ain't on nothing. And y'all keep saying, oh, Chris, guys just want to go on you. No, guys want to go on me so they can tell folks that they don't mean. They want to brag. Dudes these days, they talk like females. That's what they do. Talk. And that's fine. So starting now, I'm done talking to all y'all niggas. I ain't been getting no ding-a-lang. I don't know when the last time I got my back broke. And I'm sick of thinking, oh, baby, this guy be the one. No, you ain't.
Emotional damage.
I say, there's a lot of things that she's saying that is technically true. You could talk your way out of some poom poom. You know what's so funny? Is because talking your way out of poom poom is not necessarily a bad thing, man. Yo, rejection is God's protection, bro.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
She's bragging about all these dudes who she used to talk to and how she didn't talk to them and stuff like that. But guess what, baby girl? You're still single. You're still single. You're still bandless. You still got these saggy, waggy ass titties. You're a little bit way too old to really be dating. So, you know what I'm saying? You really needed to be making a deal like Kevin Samuels said. For real. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. And the dude, and I must say, she mentioned, I think her second example that she mentioned was the dude said, you be laughing on the phone, but nothing's funny. That's because he's probably trying to link and trying to hang out with her. But all she want to do is vent about her motherfucking day as if you're her, you know what I'm saying, her gay best friend. But the thing is that you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you don't really know her. You're probably trying to link up. If anything, she could probably all vent about her day maybe when she's at least with you in your bed. But she just probably want to waste that dude's time. That's what she did. That's what she's not telling us. You dig? Now, let me go to this comment section real quick. But, you know, they always got complaints when they done hit the wall. Oh, shit. P. Francis is 15 watching and 10 likes. Get the likes up. Yeah. You know, people ninja watching. It's all good. SkyDaddy444 says, here's my lineup. Main chick, late 30s. Most classy. He says, older chick, 48, ride or died. Never getting nothing but D in convo. Batter chick in a full fistful of 20s spot. Hardest one to keep consistent. Hey, shit, that's real though. That's real.
He ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that fistful of 20s will get them every time. But hey, beat this. Hey, you know what? Well, I realize quality, things that are worth it, cost, man. And that's everything. That's what you eat. That's what you drive, where you live, all
that all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
J Blow said, jam around city from the jump. You already know, boy. You already know.
Jam and round.
Like Jam City.
P. Francis says, can't take a girl seriously who has tattoos like that all over her body. Who is not a tattoo artist. Shit. Hey, that is real. That is real.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
And then Sky Daddy says, hard pass on that bitch. She talked too much and expectations is nuts. 175 holla at best. And when he say holla, he's talking about 30 minutes to an hour of that, you know.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Peter Francis is the dude that plays the new Batman. Patterson took a chick on a date that was stalking him and purposely was boring. Oh no, I didn't know about that. You said he talked his way out of an hour easy groupie. Really? Interesting. Interesting. There's a new Batman coming out? Damn. That just shows how much that just shows I'm just out the loop. I didn't even know there was a new Batman coming out. But nah, that's crazy. Well, hey, like I said, y'all, sometimes, peep this. Like, for example, that kind of actually, what's so funny? Because I feel like I don't really feel like I talked my way out the poom poom because the conversation was great between me and the chick. But you know what I did say to my brother today, though? I mean, I didn't say this regarding this situation, but I just made a generalized statement. I just said that a lot of times that you get rejected, it's not because the girl herself didn't like you. It's because before she give you the poom poom, she probably did a committee check. What she did was she asked her homegirls, who should you give the poom poom to? Should it be me, this other ninja, or this other ninja? You know what I'm saying? And basically, I probably just didn't make the cut from the community. Hey, and I'm not afraid to say that. You feel me? Trust me, I talked to too many females to even be worried. But the reason why I say this is because she was hot and then she went cold. So, it's okay. And guess what? And Pete, like I said, any chick who don't want to give you no poom poom, bruh, it's a favor for you. And truth be told, I was gonna have to entertain it because I was not gonna go down to motherfucking West Palm Beach. Not saying that I wouldn't go to West Palm Beach, but I wasn't gonna go to West Palm Beach. Well, I actually would have, I guess. But at the same time, there's a lot of cons on our end. It's like, I had to drive 45 minutes to an hour to go to Smash and all that. So, it was really not a real of a loss for me. I mean, I'm Cali West. I'm in Miami. Like, trust me, there's local chicks I could fuck with. So, he said Patterson did not want the girl. He was protecting his career. Oh, facts. Got to. Yeah, man. Yo, the easiest pussy or the free pussy costs you the most. Shout out to the Coach Greg Adams' free education lifestyle. Definitely will cost you the most. Facts. Facts. Now, there's another unique situation that I have to share with y'all. I have to share this because this is just a cautionary tale to any woman on why it is important for you to have a man in your life. Check it.
Bro, I just bought the car today. Bro, I swear I cannot make this up. Bro, I just bought the car today, fool. Like, I can't make this shit up, bro. I cannot win from fucking losing. I don't give a fuck what I do. Like, that's crazy.
Fuck. I'm car trouble.
Emotional damage.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I remember that I bought a car out of the paper. And I remember I was driving home and I had somebody following me. And the car broke down on me after I bought it. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
This is a sick Negro.
But see, because I'm a man, I pulled over to the side, you know what I'm saying? I tried to get it running, couldn't get it running. So I just went ahead and had a tow truck tow it back to the crib. And of course, I fixed it. Why? Because I'm a man. Not only am I a man, but I'm a manly man. You know what I'm saying? I know how to work on cars. I do home improvement. You know what I'm saying? I could do electrical work on cars. I could do electrical work on a house. You feel me? I'm very, DIY and very mechanically inclined. So I was able to fix it. You know what the problem was? The problem was just the battery on that car that I was dealing with. Her situation, I don't know. I mean, it's a Mercedes Benz. Probably not the motor, probably not even the transmission, probably something electrical on that car. And those cars, they're very electrical sensitive. Things tend to go out. But if you had a man, he would have maybe made sure that you would have went and got a decent car, or at least maybe a more car that was less maintenance friendly. But guess what? Less maintenance was required. But guess what? She wouldn't have got a Benz because she wanted to floss. She wanted to be on Instagram and she wanted to be on the gram on the gram. She wanted to be on social media, showing out, flexing that she had a Benz. Like, you can't fuck with me, ninja. So you drive a Nissan, I got a Benz. You dig? Now J Flow, he says, I do my own maintenance. Got to. Hey man, J Flow, I do it all, bruh. Man, I do my maintenance. Shit, I put a motor and transmission in my car. You feel me? I do it all, bruh. Shit, change my tire, patch my tire, plug my tire, bruh. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Change my clutch, remove her. You know what I'm saying? Do my brakes. Man, I do it all, bro. I could put a car. I could take a car apart and put it back together, bro, like Legos. You know what I'm saying? That's my area, and that's another too. Quick story, if y'all don't mind. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna read the quick chat real quick. P. Francis says she had no money for the tow truck, and she has no man that takes her seriously. Ooh,
This is a sick Negro.
Yep. Yeah. Of course not. And she might be able to, maybe she was waiting on the tow truck, but either way, she don't have no man to help her out. Like, the thing is that the car is going to break her because she don't have anyone. Like, for example, you might have a man who, he might not even be mechanically inclined, but he at least knows where to at least get it fixed. Like, you might have a man who knows nothing about cars, but at least he has enough context in his phone that he can at least get his uncle to fix a car. He could point you to a good, reputable mechanic who's not going to rake you over and fuck you over. You feel me? Because that's the thing. Most mechanics make a lot of their money off of women because women don't know shit about cars. A mechanic could literally do nothing to your car and then charge you for something. So that's the point of having protection of a man. Protection, getting protection from a man doesn't just come in the form of him physically protecting you. It's protecting your wallet financially as well. J Flo says Callie can fix that bind. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I probably can, but I ain't gonna lie. I try to stay away from, doing work on females' cars for like that, unless I'm already fucking with her. Only because, man, those parts cost money, man. Like, I would rather pay her. I'd rather pay her for services rendered, and then she just pay me for my services rendered. You feel me? I hate to bring relationships and dating into working on people's cars or working on people's cribs. You feel me? I try to keep that separate, bro. You feel me? Because I already know how it is with women when it comes to money. And plus, the car repair might be worth more than than you getting that free poom poom. Y'all see what happened to that lady last week when she thought that she didn't have to pay the rent, and the dude smashed and still charged her for the rent. J Flo says broke pads for a poom poom program. Brake pads for poom poom program. Man, you know what? I don't know, bruh. Like, I know, look, here's the thing. Men do that. Trust me. There are men who do that. Trust me. There's men who you go to straight up to reputable shops, and probably a woman could get her car fixed on for that. But that's because, those mechanics get a discount on the parts and stuff like that. And, they have a lift and stuff like that. It's a little easier for them to work on cars. But me, I'm technically a shade tree mechanic. Like, you know what I'm saying? I work in a damn parking lot or a damn driveway. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the facilities to just do that shit per se like that. If it like, for example, if when I do work on a car, I'm gonna make sure I get all the money out of it because, dude, trust me, I'm gonna be tired after that shit, bro. So I try not to do that. J-Flo said I used to do car stereos, and the last thing I wanted to do was side jobs on my day off. I feel you. Facts. Trust me, man. Like, not like it got to be for pay. Yes. Look, and it was crazy is that I'd rather take that money and go to the strip club, or if you know what I mean, or find me a crawler or something, bro. But but to just do that for that, like, to me, it's not worth it. This is gonna sound crazy. Like, unless you had a Barry, it's really not worth it. Like, if it's like an outrageously gorgeous chick, like, I ain't gonna lie, a chick at my job, she kind of cute, and she got a BBL, and she got some big ass boobs, and no lie, the boobs are real. But she definitely got a BBL, but the boobs is real. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of do want to hit that shit, bro. But you know what I'm saying? And it's like her car needed some work, and I was going to fix it for a little bit something. But I was looking at the work, and I was kind of like, I was like, nah, she could keep that boom, because if I do fix her car, I want my goddamn money, bro. You feel me? I want my motherfucking money, every fucking dollar.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Man, that shit is fucking insane, bro. What else? I think I read all the comments. Hey, short story real quick. I gotta play that one video one more time, though.
Bro, I swear I cannot make this up. Bro, I just bought the car today, fool. Like, I can't make this shit up, bro. I cannot win from fucking losing. I don't give a fuck what I do. Like, that's crazy.
I remember that I helped my ex, who was my girlfriend at the time, buy a car. Mind you, she knew nothing about cars, and she had and mind you, when it was time to go buy a car, she didn't really have much money at all. I mean, she had a little bit of money. She had a little money to buy a little slider, I guess. But the idea was that she was going to put down some money on a car, like, maybe one of their places, just to get her a little car, right? But she went to this place, and they were trying to sell her a car for maybe $2,500 or something like that. Like, they was gonna get her some type of short-term financing or something, right? And before she bought the car, I said, "Hold up, baby, hold up, real quick. Okay, we're gonna look at the car. We'll be right back." What I did was I went on my phone. I think I went on Craigslist or one of the little sites, and I found a car, the same as that car, for fifth the price, dude. Like, dude, this shit got the car for $500, 400. Like, dude, yo, the last time I bought a car was for $400. It was a Volkswagen Bug in 1990, 6, 97, 98. Okay, $400. Like, who buys a car for? Look, mind you, the car was a 2000 something plus model. Who's buying a car that runs for $400, bro? Ninja.
You sound sorry.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
And it was a Hyundai. I think it was a Hyundai Sonata, a Hyundai something, bruh. And do you know this car? I mean, it's funny. I had a little bit of a brake issue, but I ended up fixing the brake issue. I ended up fixing it to the point that the car still kind of ran okay, and I ended up fixing the brake issue to the point that, I fixed the brakes on it or whatever. I think I had a master cylinder issue, but I ended up fixing the issue, right? Long story short is, the car, man, that car would not die. And she didn't know how to really knew how to maintain it. But go figure. Long story short is that car. It was to the point that I helped to get her car and stuff. Mind you, before she got that car, I got her around everywhere. Mind you, I needed her to take me to work for 2 weeks. Okay, mind you, she couldn't even fucking do that shit, bro.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. So, they don't really appreciate you, but at the same time, hey, if you do have a girl, you are supposed to kind of take care of her. But, and sometimes, you can't really be tripping either because, God gives you your blessings. You feel me? You dig? But guess what? Just know when she needed someone to fix that shit, you feel me? She was fucking assed out. Because once you decide that you're going to go take that car and go use it to go pick up another ninja, hey, he belongs to you now. And even that car's responsibility. So, you know what I'm saying? When she started acting up, guess what?
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Now, J Flo says, I bought my daughter a used Civic in her name and she put that car through hell. Crashed it twice and it got towed. You know why? That's because she didn't appreciate it. Because, women are women. I mean, we don't blame women. We just accept who they are. And, if your daughter if she had to earn it, like, for example, if she would have spent her $2,500 and bought that Honda Civic, guess what? She would have been able to, she would have kept it up nice and neat. And matter of fact, it's funny because remember I said about I bought a car and it broke down the first day? It was a Honda Civic. And you know what the problem was? It was just the battery. It had an automatic transmission. And, with these new cars, if your battery's not up to par, the car's not even going to run right. So the battery was already not, the battery wasn't being charged by the alternator. So that's why I was tripping. Honda Civics, great cars, man. I don't know about the new ones, but definitely the most modern ones, or even from the ones in high school, are pretty good. Do I have anything else I want to share with y'all? Because I ain't gonna lie, your boy gotta be up in the morning. Hey, do y'all see this? Look, there's this little Dunkin' Donut commercial that I gotta show y'all. Check this out.
Sometimes I just need a little pick-me-up. So I drink Dunkin' Protein Refreshers. 15 grams of protein, creamy, not chalky. And honestly, really refreshing. For basic stuff.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
What exactly they selling in this commercial? Because last thing I was thinking about was getting some damn drink, bro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? A ninja thirsty, but a ninja thirsty for something else. You dig? Man.
You want to put that pussy on me, put it on me.
Shit, Dunkin' Donuts, man. Shit, they getting thirsty. Sky Daddy 44, of course, says, great show, big dog. I appreciate you, G. Man, for real. J Flo says facts. Yeah, man. And I appreciate y'all even staying up because I know it's getting a little late now, man. Shit, the Midwest is about 11 o'clock. It's almost midnight here. But was this something else I wanted to show y'all? Yeah, there was a little something I wanted to show y'all. Hey, yeah, there's a little something I wanted to show y'all. Like, I ain't gonna lie, a woman could be maybe needs to get into, maybe she needs to get into shape. But just because she needs to get into shape doesn't mean that she still isn't sexy. Prime example. Check this out. When flirting doesn't work, now I have to use my back. Shit. Big Back had a rack, bruh. Am I lying? Tell me I'm lying. Bruh, that rack, boy. You know how many women will pay to go get a set of boobs that look like that? But those are real? Women pay thousands of dollars to get make their chest look like that, bruh. Like, yeah, she just needed to stick to the gym. Stick to the gym, girl. She definitely got the body. Little cutie. Just so y'all could get a little, just shout out to the Nasty Boys, just so y'all could get a little closer view. Let's get a closer view. Whew. I'm telling you. This, she just needed to start doing some. She needs to start doing some more weights, get those arms down. And do a little more cardio, girl. You'll be there, girl. And I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Something about a woman with a pie face, with a round face. Shit, who? Olivia, Ashanti. Who that? Who that? Ashanti, Olivia. Fuck, who else got a round ass face? Ari. Yeah, Ari Fletcher. You know what I'm saying? Them sexy ass chicks be having some round ass faces. He said someone is paying her bills. Oh, she's definitely getting her bills paid for sure. For showski. But yo, she has great skin. You could just tell. She got great skin. And that rack, that's her moneymaker. Is that them titties, and she got a nice little body. But that rack, bruh, that rack to me is her moneymaker, bruh. Foxy Brown. Yeah. She does kind of give you little Foxy Brown vibes a little bit. Yeah, for sure. She did give you little Foxy Brown vibes. But man, that rack though, look at them, look at that chest though, bro. That is a work of art right there for sure, bro. For showski. Hey, just because you necessarily overweight doesn't mean that you still ain't tasty, you dig? It's like you could see the flaws, but then you see where the Lord did his work, bro. The Lord know what I want, and the Lord know what he was doing for real. What they say, God is good. God is good all the time. Oh, I do want to show y'all a little hottie that I seen earlier. Here she go. Oh shit. I don't know what she is, but I know she could definitely get it. I know that much.
I'd buy that for $1.
I'm telling you, y'all, man, sometimes less is more. Not saying that she ain't got much, but you don't need an amazing fat, like you don't need a fucking wagon necessary to be a good looking woman, bro, at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, get in shape and do some glutes. That's all you really need, bro. That's all you really need. Let's see here. Was there anything else I need to share? There was one more video I wanted to share real quick. Here we go.
Facebook saying that dating black men are the worst men to date, and they're over there calling me everything but a child of God. But I feel like this is really a real conversation that we really need to have. I understand how hearing that can like throw you off and can make you feel attacked, but here's my thing. I love black men, okay? My goal is to have a black husband. My goal is to have black children, a black family. These are things that I want in my life. I'm 23 years old, okay? And in these 23 years, I've lived in about 4 different states. I've lived in multiple different cities. In high school, I went to like 7 different high schools. I've worked in so many different areas, locations. I've done so much. I've met so many people, okay? And I've noticed a lot of patterns when it comes to my community. If I look at some of my non-black peers, a lot of them are either engaged or married. They're starting their families. They're like starting their lives with their person or like pursuing their career. If I look at my black peers, a lot of them have kids, are baby mamas or baby daddies. A lot of the men in my community, they are in and out of jail. It's not the same. I know that we are where we are because of the systems that were put in place to keep us down, okay? I'm aware that the government and the CIA and all those people removing the black leaders and removing the black men out of our communities and out of the household and mass incarceration is kind of like the pivoting turning point when it comes to the black family. When thousands and thousands and thousands of black men were removed from the household and thrown into jail and women were forced to be single moms, we have not fully recovered ever since then. Mind you, let's keep in mind.
Okay.
Shut up, bitch.
See, we can't keep on doing this. We keep on bringing up how the white man removed the black man from the home. All right? Because although that might be partially true, what about the black men that were still in the community that you chose not to be with? What about the men in the community that many of these black women chose to choose a welfare check versus having a father in the home for their children so they don't end up being gangbangers and they don't perpetuate the continuing cycles of single motherism and black men going to jail. But see, it's easy to just point at the white man, you know, and forever playing the victim. Like, for example, we could talk about how the CIA brought in, drugs into the country or whatever, blase, blah. But guess what? Did the CIA force any black people to sell it or to take the drugs? Now, that's just one side of the coin because we can't just put it all on, on the people either. But at the same time, the first step we had to understand is you had to take accountability. What was the woman's role in making sure the man was not in the home? If he accepted Section 8 and welfare, the main condition is the black man cannot be in the home. And the money, y'all didn't want the man in the home because guess what? He was going to want order and was not going to allow you to live, your life how you wanted to live. So guess what? He was worth more out the home than he was in the home.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But hey, I appreciate y'all. It is 12:09 Eastern Standard Time. Your boy got an early day ahead of me, but I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We went into overtime. Let me just make sure I ain't missing nothing. Let's see here. Oh, okay. I got a I miss you text for somebody. What time is it? At 11:09. I might be able to go get some late night poom poom. We're gonna see. But yo, I appreciate everybody for tuning in to another episode. And once again, P. Francis, I appreciate the Cash App. And once again, thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. I appreciate you, J Flow. And thank you too for tuning in, my G. Catch you in the chat tomorrow morning in the Coach Gang, Free Agent for Life. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. All right. Y'all have a good night and see y'all tomorrow night. Yeah. And then look, I'll see y'all tomorrow night as well. You already know. Same time, same bat channel. Well, not same time. Probably around 8 o'clock tomorrow night, Eastern Standard Time, between 8 and 10. You already know how we do. Monday nights, got to start out the week fresh. I appreciate y'all. All right. Peace. I'm out of here for real, though. Real deal, Holyfield.